All right, more on the world news BS. I've been sitting here and I keep thinking, it's obvious to me, but I understand, I can't understand, or I do now, why it isn't obvious to anybody else. The mind is a special computer that computes in a way that if it isn't already programmed or led, to connect dots, it will connect its own. But if you've been just sitting there being fed by the news and social media and, the Tucker Carlsons and the Charlie Kirks of the world that put out narratives long before there was even any dots to connect. So that way, when it did come along, you would already be biased or programmed to think in a way that they already wanted you to think. Anybody that's getting out ahead of it before it's even out there, a big deal, and allowed to speak on it when the rest of us aren't, we're flagged over everything else. That means that they are already committing. Well, it's mind manipulation to get you headed in a way that they want you to go. So when you speak about something and other people ain't getting it, it's because they're programmed not to and to go against you. Like when I was talking to my barber and brought up the whole Hollywood thing and how they had to know, they have to know, and she just like, and she almost got mad. Like, you think? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? I mean, it's really obvious. They make movies on it. What do you think they're drawing from? What do you think they're drawing from? And the Zionist talk and all that, so we automatically get fired up over this and push toward either against it or for it, so that way they can have their two sides to balance it out, and the profit at the end of it, to push one way, and then you'll say, well, we done all this, but then the other one's going to pull it back, say, no, we're not entitled to any of those goods. So it pulls us back and we don't take what we normally fought for and got, well, rightly. And someone's pushing for their human rights while the other one's pushing against it, and it's a balance. It's so they can sweep in and take everything while you're in conversation and argument about it. You're not seeing the big picture, that it was all elite bullshit leading us in ways that you normally wouldn't have been led, unless they had their mouthpieces out there in front of it heading you off and creating a parody in which to lead you. Does that make sense? I dumbed that down, but in my head that was firing. I could have, yeah, it could have went a whole lot better.